I want to do the right thing. I want to get sober, which I have been. I just went off
You
path.
picked up a new offense while you were on, or at least arrested for a new felony charge just a couple days after you pled guilty here.
That I didn't know was coming out. They sent it to the lab. I didn't know it was.
Mr. Geigerich?
Thank you, Your Honor. Before State of Ohio versus Katie Yeary, file 25 CR 171. We're here sentencing. State of Ohio has had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence report and is prepared to go forward. Thank you.
Ms. Khan, is there any reason not to go forward with sentencing?
No, Your Honor, we're prepared to go forward.
Is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We'd like to ask the court today to Ms. Yeary to be put on community control sanctions and do some sort of drug treatment. And speaking with Ms. Yeary, she's indicated to me, she is an addict. She does have issues with drugs. She knows she needs help. She knows she needs assistance. Regarding Ms. Yeary, but she indicated to me she is starting her IOP at 4 o'clock today. That's going to be about 4 days a week. In speaking with Ms. Yeary, she knows she needs help. Her biggest concern right now, though, on top of getting help with her addiction, is her job. She's been at her job for a little over 3 years. She works at Panini. She says the longest she's ever been at a job. She makes good money there, so she is concerned about losing her job. However, she knows her sobriety is the most important thing, so she is willing to do any sort of treatment that the court would order. I know she does have prior prison on her record, Your Honor. I do believe the 2019 case was mandatory prison. And just to be transparent, Judge, I know in the police report and based on talking to Ms. Yeary, she did use when she got released from prison, so I don't...
She what?
She did use when she got released from prison, so I think if we gave her an opportunity to get her sobriety under control...
That was 3 years ago.
Yes. Yep, so I think with treatment, Ms. Yeary's fairly confident in herself that she'll be able to stay on the path of sobriety. Thank you.
Ms. Yeary, you have the right to address this court before you're sentenced. You can say anything you want. Is there anything you want to say?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know. I know I'm too old for this, for sure.
Yeah, but you keep doing it.
I know. It's recovery is just, mistakes. But the times here I wasn't using. I was about to use, about to go sell, be honest with you, and I got caught. So obviously something's keeping me from going down that path, which is...
Yeah, the police pulling you over, or whatever it was.
To say what?
The police pulled you over.
Yes. Well,
Wasn't that you made this
me and an old
conscious
man,
decision not to do it?
me and an old man collided, kind of skid cars, and that was the reason. So,
But it was other person. All right, go ahead.
right. So it was my fault. I shouldn't have the drugs in the first place. But I'm willing to do the inpatient treatment or residential or whatever. But I'm house sitting for my uncle right now, so I still got his trust after all this time, and my mom, and I want to do the right thing. I want to get sober, which I have been. I just went off
You
path.
picked up a new offense while you were on, or at least arrested for a new felony charge just a couple days after you pled guilty here.
That I didn't know was coming out. They sent it to the lab. I didn't know it was right then and there. I didn't know that, or I would have told you.
That didn't happen until just a couple days after. Am I wrong about that?
No, yeah. Since I seen you, this was,
Yeah, that incident occurred 3 days after you were here.
and it was none of mine. I mean, I should have. I went off path with my insurance. I stopped talking to my counselor, IOP, stopped going to my AA meetings, and this is what happened. So now I'm trying to get back on the right path, and I am. I'm doing it.
You're doing what?
My proactive in sobriety. I'm back in my AA meetings. I'm going to IOP. I'm talking to my counselor.
You're not going to IOP.
Today at 4. I just got in.
Yeah, and
It was hard to get into.
anything else you want to say?
No, sir. Thank you.
So how long have you been using for since you got out of prison?
That one time, and that was
Then
it.
why'd you tell the police something different when you got arrested? So the day this happened, well, when you met with your probation officer, you told the probation officer you relapsed in November on methamphetamine. You told the police on the night that this happened that you started with meth the day you got out of prison and you were released on parole.
Yeah.
that you inject in your varicose vein on your right leg, that you take the pills that were found were gabapentin, you take one prior to and one after injecting your meth, that you go to the streets to get your meth and your gabapentin. You pay $1 per pill and $40 for the meth.
That's what it says.
Yeah, that's what you told us. The police report says.
I
That's
did not
what
say any of that to the police.
they made all that up.
I mean, I'm not saying they
they
probably
made
just
up-
mixed my words up, but I was not using, I'm not using. I was about to use, yes. Because I got off path, but I was about to.
Anything else you want to say?
No, sir.
Ms. Tomazik, anything?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Gagarich?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state of Ohio believes that community control, while isn't indicated in this case, but would be appropriate, and to try to get her back to being a normal person. But we would ask you to accept the joint recommended community control sanction. Thank you.
This court reviewed the pre-sentence report and investigation. Post-release control at the time she committed this offense. She has a history of criminal convictions. She's not responded favorably in the past to previously imposed sanctions. She's been on probation before to this court, quite frankly, and has violated her probation. No genuine remorse in regards to this offense. I read your statement regarding this offense. You blame everybody. You blame the person that you were with at the time for not manning up and taking responsibility for the charge. He put me in situations no man should put his women. He didn't man up for this. You got in a car accident, which was the other driver's fault. You got treated by the police unfairly. You should not have been charged with an OVI. They lied in the police report. They acted inappropriately during your arrest. But you pled to this because you didn't want to, quote, take anything to the box. So that, to me, that means you don't think you're guilty, but you're just taking this because you don't want to go to trial, risk going to trial. So it's everybody's fault but yours. And you didn't even do this. It's the guy's fault. Whoever this man you were in a relationship with for 11 years, he didn't man up and take responsibility for this, so you had to do it. And in April, pick up another charge. I don't see how, and you're on parole this whole time. I don't see how you're making an effort to get better. You pick up 2 felony charges while you're on post-release control. Second one while you're on bond on another felony charge, and you're just continuing to engage in the same conduct. But I'll give you one chance, Ms. Yuri. I'm very, very leery of this, because I think you're a lot of talk here. But I'll give you one chance to live up to what you're saying. Prove me wrong. I'd be very happy to be proven wrong. I think this is going to be not work out, to be honest with you. But I'll give you the chance, and I'm rooting for you. Prove me wrong. I'll be happy for that. But you need more help than just an IOP. I'm going to put you on community control sanctions on count 1, on both counts, for a period of 2 years. I'm going to order that you serve 62 days in jail. You have credit for 2 days served. I'm going to order that you enter and successfully complete the jail treatment program, follow all their aftercare recommendations. On completion of that, you are to enter and successfully complete the residential treatment program at either Nevaeh Ridge or Oak House, whichever has a bed available first. As soon as a bed's available after completing jail treatment, you can be released from the jail to enter whichever facility, again, has that bed available. Any balance of time, if there is any, will be vacated. You're to attend 3 AA meetings a week and have a sponsor. To maintain full-time employment. Ms. Year, you understand all the conditions of your community control sanctions?
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me?
No, sir.
So I'm giving you a chance here, but you need to take advantage of this and take it serious, put the effort in to get back on track here. that's what you really want. And we'll find that out. We'll find that out. This afternoon on two separate cases, both are captioned State of Ohio versus Katie Yeary versus 25 CR 171. Second case is 25 CR 1022. Both cases were here for a final hearing on a motion to terminate community control sanctions. Tomazik, what's the defendant's intention at this time regarding the final hearing?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I spoke with Ms. Erie. She indicated that she would like to waive her final hearing and plead guilty to the violation today. Thank you.
Ms. Yeary, you have been charged with violating the conditions of your community control sanctions. Specifically, it's alleged you violated Rule 11, Condition 3. Rule 11 reads that you shall be ordered to comply with all special conditions set forth by the court. Condition 3 was that after successful completion of jail treatment program, you will be released from jail and enter and successfully complete treatment at either Oak House or Nevaeh Ridge. It's alleged on November 17th of this year you were negatively discharged or unsuccessfully discharged from Oak House unless you didn't successfully complete the program. Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We would like to ask the court for one more opportunity, to allow Ms. Erie to continue probation. Your Honor, I know for her previous sentence, you indicated that she was getting one chance and one chance only, Your Honor. Ms. Erie has been extremely receptive to all the treatment the court has imposed. During her time in jail treatment program, she was even calling me with updates, explaining to me how much she was enjoying and how much she was learning and how serious she was taking her sobriety, Your Honor. And then she completed jail treatment program to go to Oak House. And during her time at Oak House, she was again calling me with updates, explaining how helpful treatment has been for her, how grateful she was for the opportunity, and just giving me updates, which sometimes when my clients are done being sentenced, it's the last I hear from them, Your Honor. So Ms. Erie has been extremely receptive with me with how helpful treatment has been. She even called me to let me know when she was getting a job, and she was asking my opinion on whether you would grant her driving privileges to and from work only, Your Honor. She made sure to get a job close enough where she could walk just to make sure she was in compliance, if Your Honor were not to grant her driving privileges at that time. So Your Honor, she is taking her sobriety very seriously. To my knowledge, she indicated to me she's really been enjoying her journey with this and wants to continue to stay sober and learn as much as she can, Your Honor. I know she was set to go to sober living. I've also discussed with her, the potential for NeoCap. It is my understanding she has been accepted in NeoCap. She's been very receptive to hearing about that as well, Your Honor. So we'd just like to ask the court for one more opportunity with Ms. Erie to allow her to continue her sobriety journey and remain on probation. Thank you.
Ms. Yeary, you have the right to address this court before you're sentenced. You can say anything you want. Is there anything you want to say?
I stayed sober through this whole thing. I'm excited to stay sober. I just wish that you would let me go to sober living and get out of jail, because I don't know what I did. I don't. I violated probation knowing that I got kicked out of the Oak House, but I don't know why they would.
Because you used a credit card over $1,000 without someone's permission.
No, that was not accurate, sir.
Buying somebody in prison time on the phone.
No.
Paying for someone's... Oh.
It was it was my Getting Out app. I put it on my app, and I told her about that, and then my friend gave me the money.
So someone just gave you $1,100 to spend on Temu, on Harry's Food Mart, Walgreens, home service.
The Walgreens, it was to get her something. The Food Mart was to get her a vape. And Temu, she was buying Temu left and right. If I did not, she was helping me out with my phone bill. And I don't understand why she would do this. I really don't. I'm not a thief. There's nothing in my record that's saying that I am a thief. But my friend gave me the $100 to give to her, and that was a couple weeks ago before I got cuffed out. So I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't. I gave her the money that I owed her. And it was $60 for my phone and $40 for my putting on my Getting Out app. And for the Getting Out app, I didn't know I wasn't allowed it since I was in a house full of felons. I didn't think it was going to be, wasn't talking to them. I was just...
What's a Getting Out app?
To message people in prison.
So why are you putting that on your account?
So I can talk.
To people in prison?
To one of my friends, yeah.
That you're not supposed to be talking to.
I did. I didn't get the chance to. And that's the only thing that
but you were planning on it.
Get there I was.
Oh.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I don't want to be sitting in front of you, Mr. Culotta, at all. I know you're a man of your word.
Apparently you don't, because you're here
I
asking
do,
for
I
another
don't.
chance. And last time I told you you had one chance.
And I was 2 weeks from getting out. 2 weeks. And I even had my sober living set. I was doing everything I was supposed to do. Everything. So I would not do this intentionally to just come back and sit in front of you at all.
And you say you're not a thief. You got prior theft convictions on your record, you know.
I had one petty theft.
2.
That was a long time ago. I'm not a thief at all. And then you know that was a long time ago. I was on drugs, and everybody does stuff when they're on drugs.
You've been on drugs this whole time.
And I would like to stay, so, because prison's not going to help me. It's just not. I want to
Well,
get
it's
to
gonna
my
keep you
sober
out
living.
of the community and not committing crimes.
And that's what I'm trying to prove to you.
You,
I am. Sir, I
We're
really
back
am.
here.
I am.
I gave you the chance to get treatment and you didn't
I
complete
have
it.
2 weeks to go.
You didn't complete it.
You're right.
I mean, you were on parole when you came back here, committed these other 2 offenses. I previously sent you to prison, and I still gave you a chance. And you were told it was one chance, and now you're back here saying, can I have one more chance?
I'm too old for this. I don't want to be sitting in front of you.
Yeah, but you are.
I know I understand this, but I don't want to.
Well,
I was going to work. I was coming back. Every night I got back from work, I was dropping clean. I went to work, was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. Everything. And I want to continue on that. I do. I still have my job from the grace of God, so please have it in your heart.
is there anything else you want to say?
No, thank you.
Ms. Thomas, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
And I look at this and I feel like we're just completely wasting our time. You got a big break when you were here initially because you were on parole. You got off of parole, committed 2 crimes. I still put you on community control sanctions, and we're back here within August, September, 4 months. 4 months. Well, I'll give you one last chance, Ms. Jury. I know I said that last time, and now I'm here going against that. It's not going to happen again. And if you come back, you're going to get the maximum sentence. You wouldn't get the maximum sentence today. If you come back, you're going to get the maximum sentence consecutive on each count. I can guarantee that. Case 25 CR 171, I'm going to order that you serve 82 days in jail. You have credit for 22. I'm going to order that as soon as the bed's available at NeoCap, you enter and successfully complete the program at NeoCap. You're to be released from the jail at that time. Any balance of the 60 remaining days in 171 will be vacated. I'm further extending your probation in both cases by 5 months. And then the other conditions are going to remain the same. You're not to use any drugs or alcohol. You must submit random urine screens. They have to be negative. A positive screen is a violation. 3 AA meetings a week and have a sponsor. Obtain and maintain full-time employment. Obtain a mental health evaluation and follow all recommendations. Take any medications as prescribed. Ms. Sherry, you understand all the conditions of your community control sanctions?
Sir.
Do you understand all
Yes,
the
sir.
conditions? Any questions for me?
No, sir.
I need to advise you that if you fail to comply with any of the conditions I just ordered, any of the rules of probation which have been reviewed with you, if you commit any more crimes while on probation, or if you leave the state without permission from the court, another motion to terminate your community control sanctions will be filed. If it's found that you violated, that could technically extend you up to 5 years. I can impose more restrictive sanctions, including jail time. Or I can and I will terminate your probation and send you to prison. It'll be 12 months on each count, consecutive to each other, and consecutive to any other sentence you may be serving at that time, or that you're being sentenced to at that time if something new happens. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Thomas, is there anything else for the record?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Stan, can you give this to Cindy?